Thank you for joining us here at the Nikki Clarke Show. The show is about transforming lives one story at a time. And I am so grateful to hear the many wonderful stories that are out there. People who are change agents and making this world a better place to be. And I have a great person here. She has been so helpful to me in so many ways, and I just want to embrace her and celebrate what she does. She is the founder of La Fritanga. I'm sorry, I can't say it without shaking. La Fritanga. Her name is Domenica Simone. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Yes.
Thank you.
So, congratulations.
Thank you.
With your food truck business, La Fritanga.
La Fritanga.
And I know you've got like a wealth of experience. Mm-hmm. But tell me, what was it? What was the catalyst that got you started with your truck business?
Unemployment.
That's a good motivator.
Yeah. I grew up in the retail world. I spent 19 years with Sears Canada. In a variety of different management positions, everywhere from operations to loss prevention to sales. And I was young. I started when I was 16, and I got sucked in to the Bleed Blue loyalty module, and I didn't see anything else. I continued to grow through Sears, and when I met my husband 12 years ago, he had a food truck. Mm-hmm. And he enjoyed doing the food truck and the serving of the customers. It was always part-time. Mm-hmm. It wasn't something that he ever did on a full-time basis. So the truck has really been with us on and off 10 years ago, but it wasn't ever something that we really did full-time. In 2012, I went back and wanted to become a paralegal. So I got my paralegal diploma in 2012. There was rumors that Sears might go down at that time. So I was already planning Plan B, but I didn't want to exit Sears at that point. I had invested a lot of time. Mm-hmm. Sears was really good to me. 16 years. My coaches at the time were phenomenal. I had the opportunity to develop and help mentor a lot of people, a lot of cops. And I didn't want to start at an entry-level position again. So I continued on with Sears. Yeah. And then in 2018, we closed the doors. So I found myself unemployed and with a lot of time to think and try and figure out and self-reflect and look back at my life and figure out, where am I going next? What's the next step for me? I knew I didn't want to get back into the retail or into the management necessarily. I wanted a little bit of freedom, and I knew I always wanted to be self-employed, but I just didn't know exactly what. And then you start to look around, and I said to myself, why not? Like, every time we had opened the truck, it was positive feedback. People were asking for the food, and I enjoyed it. I found myself at peace. It was, when I was working full time, it was my exit out. It was my peacefulness. Right. And the people in the community saw me enjoying it. They enjoyed watching me peel the platano or fry the chicken, and I loved making sure that the presentation was well and people were happy with the service. So I said to my husband, you know what, enough. It's time that we take this truck to the next level. Awesome. Yeah, and here we are today.
All right.
Yes.
La Fritanga.
La Fritanga.
So a little bit of background. Your husband is from the Dominican Republic.
From the Dominican Republic.
Okay. And so the food specialty is Dominican.
It's simple menu. It's Dominican. It's fried chicken. And it's not just Dominican. A lot of Caribbean and a lot of Hispanic cultures eats the plantains or the plátano and the fried chicken. We specialize, though, in the fried chicken, fried pork, sausages, plantain, French fries.
Sorry.
And we just introduced the empanadas. I know, right?
Mouth-watering.
I put a sign that says warning addictive. You have to work out if you're going to eat this food more than once a week.
Yeah. So you've got this great menu, and where can people find you on a regular basis?
So right now we're parked. It's way too cold in the winter, but we were at Downsview Flea Market, and we will be going back to Downsview Flea Market starting the middle of March and right through up until December.
I hear you're quite in demand.
Yes. I continue to get phone calls, people asking where we are. We did a test of 2 months November and December of this past year, just to see what the market was, and people connected with us, and they still continue to call.
Okay. So do you cater for other occasions?
We cater. We
Yeah.
cater to private events, birthdays, weddings, family get-togethers, and this summer we will be in some of the Toronto food festivals and
Excellent.
other events that are happening in the GTA.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know you give back to the community too.
We give back a lot. Yeah, we're very much involved in a baseball league, and we do a lot of charity work, and we help individuals that need the help.
I was one of them.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. No problem. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I will take you in a heartbeat when that time
Fantastic.
comes. So I appreciate it.
Perfect.
So what advice would you give to people who are in a position where they are on the fence and they just, should I take that leap of faith and start my own business? What would you tell them?
Get out of your own way. I think for myself, I've always been somebody that was always confident, but even confident people have their own insecurities. And it wasn't until I literally hit rock bottom that I didn't have an identity. I had to build an identity. And between all the self-talk and the self-doubt and the fear, you can really let that get in your way. And I had to push myself with the support of my family and my husband to get out of my own way and make this happen.
Okay. And how do you feel now?
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I've come through a lot. It's been challenging. I've had great days, bad days, phenomenal days, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm looking forward to the future and having a good one.
Yeah. And it's a family business, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you and your husband can work together. And what's his name?
Manny.
Manny.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Manny.
All right. So where can people meet you on social media?
So people can connect with us on Instagram and Facebook at El Camion La Fritanga. So the truck La Fritanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. La Fritanga.
La Fritanga.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
No problem.
Domenica.
Thank you.
Again, very proud of all your achievements.
Thank you.
And all the
Likewise.
best to you. So I'm going to keep watching you
Awesome.
on social media and come back anytime.
For sure.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Domenica Simone. El Camion La Fritanga. Check it out on social media. We'll be back.
The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience, or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.